The world famous invisible house. No, I haven't heard of it. Touring the world famous invisible house. I'll take a quick peek. I was originally imagining like the invisible boatmobile. Thanks to the bits.
The desert stretches endlessly, a sea of sand and rocks under the scorching sun. Panels have mirrored finish, and that's how we get this structure to reflect the surroundings around us. Thus the name Invisible House. Now, this section of
Yeah,
the
but
property
why?
has a foundation that goes into the ground, but on the other side we have two concrete
Like, who's living
caissons
here? Lex
loading
Luthor? Trying
the
to
rest of the
avoid
structure
Superman?
where we have the primary bedroom suite. Now coming here, small patio, these sliding glass doors open up to the junior primary bedroom. And coming to this side, we can see the hillside that this house is located right next to. Massive boulders, amazing scenery, and this walkway takes you to the entry.
I feel like the walkway kind of gives it away, though. If the idea is to be invisible, the mirrors are completely betrayed by the walkway right in front of them. Now, if you took away the walkway, I could see it, like, maybe confusing people just reflecting off of the rocks and shit, but the walkway's just, it's a dead giveaway.
So we have the sliding glass doors opening up to the property.
Thanks to the resub
Stunning
Slimo.
space. I can't wait to show you what's on this side, but first let's turn this way. Setback columns, walls of glass.
Oh, good, a
incredible
little moat to
scenery.
fall into
And
immediately.
now, let's cover the specs. So we have 3 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 5,500 square feet of interior space, situated on a 90-acre plot, which is the biggest privately owned plot right next to the Joshua Tree National Park.
Nice. I can see why it's bundled together, because this is fucking unusable land, it looks like. So you and this is a far cry from being invisible. I can see it from up here easily. The mirrors don't even work to reflect anything because it's not on top of the thing either. This is terrible. This is a terribly disguised invisible house. But yeah, this is all fucking unusable land here if you were going to try and make something out of it. Unless you wanted to build other properties on it, which I guess you could do. Just have like an entire invisible neighborhood. Maybe there is a whole neighborhood there. Maybe that's what these roads lead to. And I just can't even see the houses. It's so camouflaged. There's the resub Incredible, Vintus, and Slime. And Phelps, and Computer.
Which is the biggest privately owned plot right next to the Joshua Tree National
It's a
Park.
metaphor.
It is available for
Well,
short-term
don't call it the
rentals,
invisible house when it's not
managed
even
by Field
close.
Trip, owned by Chris
It's
Hanley.
stupid.
So I want to give big thanks to them for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information in the description of this video. Without a doubt, the
Thanks, Richard
coolest
Flanders.
Airbnb in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an
Dennis and I
Airbnb.
have had our eyes on this property for a long time. We're excited to finally get in here. It's kind of one of those iconic photography locations and iconic Joshua Tree locations, you know?
It is the invisible house. I mean, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And let's continue our tour. Now, we have this opening taking us to the
Thanks, give some
junior
CJ and
primary
resub
bedroom.
Alex.
These rooms
And
are not like
Flanders.
the typical rooms that we tour on our channel. This bedroom is very unique. We have the built-in bed here made out of marble, and they use the same marble as a back wall. Tempur-Pedic bed, super comfortable, modern light fixtures, and obviously
That's not even a king-size bed. I imagine this is deep in the millions. Well, to own the property, I guess it's an Airbnb, so to stay there, I guess it wouldn't matter. But man, I'd be fucking tight if I somehow own this and I get this. That you don't even put a king-size bed on this bitch for me?
room gets ton of natural light because we're surrounded by walls of glass. The good thing is you can see outside very clearly, but they cannot see you from the outside. These windows are all mirrored, tinted essentially, and you can just open up these sliding glass doors and enjoy the scenery. This is incredible. I've never been in a place like this before.
What scenery, man? I gotta be honest with you. I just don't find looking at sand all that interesting. It's like the opposite of scenery. It's like the deprivation of scenery. It's just looking at sand and rocks endlessly here.
We are very close to Los Angeles, but we rarely get the opportunity to actually visit.
We're 2 hours away from Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is our first time in Joshua Tree. All right,
Thanks
I'm
for 5
going to
resubs,
close
Alex.
these sliding glass doors.
Thank you some posterized in the resub.
We have
Dwayne,
polished
Haley,
concrete
and
floors,
Drez, and
modern
Yeats.
light fixtures, great volume, and yeah, this is the junior primary bedroom. Now, this hallway takes us to the junior primary bathroom. Same polished concrete floors, and I'm going right in.
Thanks for the 5
Look at this
resubs.
walk-in shower.
Wayball and the
Crazy.
resub Brock.
Stainless steel wall panels, rain head above. It's all open, and on top of that, they have these invisible branded towels throughout the property where you can hardly see it. How cool is that?
I like that.
Hardly see what? Invisible branded towel? I can see the towel just fine. Or is the brand on it invisible? Because in that case, it's like every towel I own. What the fuck do you mean invisible branded towel? Is he making a joke? I can't tell. Am I being had right now?
You have your toilet, mirror, really cool light fixture, vanity on this side, very unique, very modern bathroom. Now, let's go back to the hallway so we can check out the main space. Now, the focal point of this main space is the 100-foot heated pool that is
Nice.
against the west wall. Views are fantastic, scenery is amazing, and you have a heated pool in the center of your home.
Thanks for the give some posterized
So cool.
CJ and
Yeah,
resub
we've
stuff.
seen some interior pools before, but never one like this.
Not at this extent.
Yeah, exactly.
You have your open ceilings, industrial feel, first seating area on my right-hand side. And in fact, Mikey, can we take everybody outside for a second? I want to show this.
Is there a single
side-
TV here,
So
or
this property
internet?
is situated right next to a hillside with these boulders
Mm-hmm.
and this scenery. It's like a movie.
Yeah, and the reflection.
yeah, it's like a fucking horror movie. This would be like the last thing I'd want. These rocks extend above the house. Like, let's say some rogue villain is out here looking for my invisible house, and he hits one of these rocks, and it comes tumbling through the house and fucking blasts it. It's like, it's a hazard, I think. I would hate that. That shit looks terrible. Plus, I don't like to go out there and look at it. What, just look at this huge pile of rocks? Like, what if one jostles loose, hits me while I'm looking at it? Terrible.
Yeah, and the reflections you get all around the house from the rocks and the other side of the house is unlike anything we've ever seen.
Without a doubt. And I really appreciate how they built this house, how it's integrated to the landscape. And then you have the mirrored walls, which helps it blend even more. I've never seen a structure like this before. It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I can tell you why you haven't seen it before,
I
because it's
wish
a terrible
they had
idea.
These kinds of homes
That's why.
all over the country. I could see these in woods. I could see these in deserts. Like, they would blend anywhere, you know?
I totally agree. All right, back
But why,
inside,
though?
Another seating area. I gotta show this. Well, two details here. Number one, this is the coolest chess set I've ever seen in my life. It's all brushed metal pieces. Such a curated accessory, and check this out.
I don't know
This
about the
is-
coolest chess set. It looks like they're playing against the KKK over here. This is a dumb chess set. This isn't cool. This is kind of goofy.
Such a curated accessory, and check this out. This is the owner's next project. They're calling it the Starburst House. It is built
Whoever is building these needs to lose their architectural license ASAP. This is stupid. This is dumb. He is putting stupid houses in the desert and he's getting away with it. This is terrible. These are terrible. It's a waste of resources. What the fuck is this? It's piles of shipping containers assorted sillily. Silly.
out of 20 containers,
Really.
and they're building it here in Joshua Tree. How cool is that?
It looks like something you would see on
not very cool.
planet, you know?
Yeah, it looks like a UFO that landed in Joshua Tree, you know?
That's crazy.
Amazing.
Thanks to
All right,
resub deer mood.
let's
They give
continue.
sub stupid and the
Right
it's
next to
slick.
the seating area, we have this dining table, stainless steel top, seating for 10. Even the chairs are so futuristic. Look at the angles here. And it is right next.
Man, literally everything in this house sucks. Who would ever want to sit on that chair? Just have my ass cheeks like poking through these holes? That looks super uncomfortable, and they're clearly made out of metal, not even plastic. Yikes, man. Fucking yikes.
to your 100-foot pool. I've never been in a space like this before. I can't get over this hillside right here.
Yeah, because you're
This
probably afraid of it.
rocky,
Rightfully so.
deserty landscape, views. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, I am really excited to see what this looks like when the sun goes down.
Look at these lounging chairs, that glass coffee table, and obviously we have more sliding glass doors opening up to that wall seating area. Right across the stand with tires.
Oh, hey,
that
our
way
TV.
You can move this TV wherever you want. And because they have glass walls throughout, they ended up recessing in their plugs on the floors. Now, before we leave, Mikey, one more detail. There's a sliding glass door here, and that's why we have this glass railing. And they ended up putting this glass railing to the interior. That way, on the exterior, they protect that monolithic look, but at the same time, you have your protection. You can just open up the glass and enjoy the scenery. Now, let's check out the next space, kitchen. I really like this long island design. You have your bar
Kitchen looks
here,
fine. This
first
looks fine.
sink, white flat panel cabinetry, and you have 2 smaller sinks here, induction cooktop, marble countertop. This is the same marble that we saw at the junior primary bedroom.
Really don't care about
Pendant
that,
lights
to be
above,
honest.
and on this side, look at this glass stand, microwave, toaster, coffee maker. And since this is a short-term rental property, they provide all the accessories, appliances, utensils, towels, everything you need, so you can just come in and enjoy this house. Now, on the other side, weigh this kitchen in a futuristic modern home. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Around what?
Right now, in a futuristic groups with catering, and yeah, I feel like we're on Mars right now, in a futuristic modern home. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Why? Nothing here really screams futuristic to me. It's just actually like a huge hallway with some shit put in there and a pool. I don't know. Nothing really like screaming futuristic. Like there's not even an actual ceiling here. Like it's literally just open. I don't know. This doesn't scream futuristic at all. These are some Skylar, Pillows, Sleepy, Toto, Granite, and the 5 gift subs, Noah. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate it, man.
I used to read Life magazine when I was a kid, and they would have these conceptual drawings of like the way homes would look in the future. This was a 1950s magazine, and this is always what they looked like. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's this crazy, hyper-modern, monolithic structure that contrasts so nicely. Natural habitat for the Joshua tree. The Joshua tree is an important part of the ecosystem, providing shelter for a variety of wildlife. Basically a 22-story skyscraper laying on its side. It is precisely 220 feet long, 24 feet wide, houses the 100-foot lap pole. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this sits perfectly still, no matter what. It flexes a little bit, but glass can accommodate that. But if you go too far, you will start having cracks on your glass panels. Now let's talk about the glass, which is arguably the most visually striking element in this project. On the exterior, 3 glass panels cover the distance from the floor. About these glass panels is that they have a mirrored finish bed frame. You have some cabinetry for your
I just don't really
clothes,
care about that. It's
light
just a
and
dumb
bright.
idea, man.
And this is your open walk-in shower, which is just, I'm going in there. And you have a stone base, rain head above, stainless steel panel. So futuristic.
Yeah, it is like you're on a
It's
spaceship.
not. It's not.
That's right.
It's not
And
futuristic.
Mikey, let's show this. This is the half bathroom.
What's futuristic about this? They didn't even bother to provide another table for this random shit. Just have these pots and vases over here, just in the middle of the corner. It's like isolated off to an area for no reason. It's not futuristic. It's just weird. Stupid.
This is the half bathroom. You have your vanity here, toilet, light fixture. This is the second bedroom. Now, let's go back to the main space so we can hit that hallway and go check out the primary bedroom suite. So,
Thanks
can
to
we
resub
show
Aaron in
this
Osaka.
mirror piece for a second? It looks like a mirror,
shelf.
but it's not, because right on the other side, we have another full bathroom. This is essentially for the main spaces. We have the vanity here, medicine cabinet, and on the other side, we have a walk-in shower. And the mirror
Nice.
that I just showed you is actually not a mirror. It's a glass piece where we can see the other side, but they cannot see in.
Why
In
would
fact,
why?
this pocket door is
What is the thought process behind that? So you have a secret, like, one-way interrogation mirror here while you're showering? What purpose could that possibly fucking serve? To spy on your dinner guests while you're showering? What is the use of that? Yeah, that is just that is just creepy.
The other side, but they cannot see in. In fact, this pocket door is the same way. I can see outside, but they cannot see me.
Just like on the exterior, they're basically two-way mirrors.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, on the hallway, we also have the laundry room, washer, dryer, cabinetry or a storage area, and then we have this, again, pocket door opening up to the primary bedroom suite.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
definitely going up there as one of the coolest spaces we have ever toured for so many reasons. The engineering, openness, accessories.
I just don't think openness is necessarily a crazy feat. I feel like openness is the easiest thing you can ever do because you just take the space and you don't put a lot in it and you don't put a lot of thought behind what's in it because you can just fall back onto it's an open design. I'd be more impressed if it was less open, even though I, on the whole, typically think openness is better. But I would never be like, wow, they fucking nailed the openness. These the resubs suck.
These finishes details. I mean, this room is very unique. First off, let's talk about this double glass bed frame that weighs over 2,500 pounds. Right across from that, we have this glass railing. These are sliding glass doors that open up to Juliet balcony. That way you can really soak in these views, which are incredible. Now on the other side, we have a small chair, and check this out. The Invisible House comes with its own invisible guitar.
Whoa!
This was Joe Perry's guitar. I think I'm holding it upside down.
Really?
There you go.
That was Joe Perry's guitar?
Correct.
Wow.
How amazing is that?
That's really cool. And those acrylic guitars are actually deceptively heavy, aren't they?
They are heavy.
Yeah.
That one definitely was.
Yeah.
And I'm just out of words. Come on, follow me. Look at this
Tier 1,
open
Nick,
bathroom
the
design.
resub
You know
Earth
what
and
this property reminds
Darn.
me? Mix of the Sheets Goldstein residence on the interior and 277 Fifth Avenue on the exterior. It's like a hybrid of both.
Yeah. I can't think of the Fifth Avenue location, but I definitely see what you're talking about with Goldstein.
And this property was featured in so many different TV shows, music videos, articles. List goes on
Was
and on.
it?
It's very popular. That's why we wanted to come here.
It's kind of like a high fashion shooting location, you know?
Oh, that
Exactly.
sounds about
And
right.
then walk on your
Those high
and
fashion
make
people have got something wrong with them.
rain head above.
Home we've ever the outside.
Totally agree. And modern art. Sand. It's unbelievable.
That looks cool. The opposite of